now let's move to Unit 9, Sits Around the World. Sits around the world. Okay. Listen and repeat. Point to the speakers, then listen again. Captain Marwa, of course, Kama after it. Captain Marwa, I'd like to interview you. For our school newspaper. Could we ask you a few questions? Why a few? Because questions is accountable now. Okay, question number 1, question number 2, answer the 8 questions and so on. Sure, go ahead. Okay, how many female pilots work for your airline? How many female pilots work for your airline? It's very obvious that she is air hostess and she works for an airline company. It would be Egyptian airline. I think 1/3 of the pilots are female. So 1/3 of the pilots are female and not only 1 or 2/3 of them. Okay. Do you ever fly abroad? Yes, I have an overseas flight once a month. Do you remember how often? Yes, she flies overseas. She's a pilot, by the way, as you see. She's a female pilot, and this is not very common. That's why she asks her, how many female pilots work for your airline? Here is the, can you see 1/3? 1/3. Abroad like to European countries and yes, I have an overseas flight once a month, and each month she has a journey or a flight overseas abroad. Do you fly the plane by yourself? No, I always have a co-pilot. What's co-pilot? Whoever helps anybody, we call them co anything, like assistant. So co means assistant. Okay. Do you like being a pilot? Very important. It always comes in the questions. Do you like being? Do you like be? And so on. No. Do you like being a pilot? Yes, very much. Yes, very much. So she enjoys her career or her job. Thanks for your time. Of course, Captain Marwa. Thanks for your time, Captain Marwa. My pleasure. And she was very happy with this interview. Okay, so don't forget, co means assistant. Whoever helps or helper.